Good morning, Sinai, was sitzt sich? Ein frischer Tag. Da sind Baruch Hashem dabei in the background. Ich sehe, the pool's noch nicht geöffnet. I guess you're gonna wait
Yeah, I'm going to wait until the end of May. All the pollen should fall.
till June?
Yeah, it's a lot of pollen over here.
Only reason why I came to your house, because I wanted to jump into the pool.
Yes, Hashem, you'll be able to come swimming.
Gewaldig. So, Sinai, you told me a few times that you want to meet me because you have something to offer for the first-time homebuyers, a special. Is it about a rate, or sometimes you had like a discount, money towards the down payment? Was I jetzt reden von?
So I think it's more the rate now, because the down payment is not kedai, because you get locked in for 5 years, and the rates are high now. And most
Used to be they used to give like $10,000,
$15,000, yeah. But the rates are like 6.5%, and versus I could do so now for 5% if they do like a 7-year arm in certain areas here in Lakewood.
5% rate?
Yeah, not just Lakewood, the whole Ocean County, you could do 5% now.
What do you mean, which areas is it approved?
You have to give me an address, because every address is different, but there's areas in Manchester, areas in Lakewood, some areas in Jackson, which have it's only 5%, 0 points down. And, I've closed a few of them already.
That's only for first-time home buyers?
Only for first-time home buyers, yeah.
Okay. Wo heißt die Gegend? What's the name of the area that it has to be approved?
It's in Stukan Gegens. It has to be in a low to moderate income area. So every address, I have to check it up to see if it's in low to moderate area.
Off your head, can you know which area?
Let's say Bells is in low to moderate area.
Yeah?
Around these Shiva areas, low to moderate area. Certain places, Jackson, like Brookwood, is in low to moderate area. So certain places, yes, certain places not. Tom's River mainly not, only in Manchester there is. So Manchester is low to moderate area. So they have two programs.
Go ahead.
There's one program where the rate's now like 5.5% on a 30-year fixed. But the problem is that there's income limits. You're not going to make more than $114,000. So Rav Chevra are not going to qualify for this, because together with the cosigner, you have to earn more than $114,000 to get qualified these days. But on the 7-year arm that I'm giving, there's no income limit. And if you're in that area, you automatically get...
What do you mean 7-year arm? Explain this.
It's fixed for the first 7 years.
And nachdem?
Nachdem it could go up by 2% every year. But hopefully in the next 7 years, rates are going to drop and you're going to refinance for the lower amount. But as of now, it's like 5%. A few weeks ago it was 4.8, but since the regular rates went up, this also went up. And there's no income limits, and you can use a cosigner, and you can go up to 97%, and you can have a credit score as low as
you could just put down 3%. Up to what price make the house ask? Because I hold from 1.2.
Doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference, and you could go down to FICO score of 620 and still get that same 5%. So it's a great program for whoever lives in those areas. And other than that, people who live in the higher upper middle areas, I have also a FHA program where it's a 5-year arm, not a 30-year fix. With there, it's also like a 5.25% rate that I'm giving.
5.25%.
5.25% for FHA. So if you're putting down less than 20%, it's very kedai to do that.
Do you recommend people do FHA? Ich weiß, it's gestroinest in FHA.
The only chesron of FHA is that there's upfront PMI that gets built into the mortgage. So it's like an extra 1.75 that gets built into the mortgage. But otherwise...
No, so how can you get 5.25% if it's the...
FHA has special rates, that's lower rates than the regular rates. And the model of FHA is that if rates drop, there's something called a streamline. A lot of people don't know about this, where you could streamline the rate down without going through all the paperwork again.
Wow.
So a lot of people do that as well. FHA is a very famous program in America. Most people over here don't do it because they're putting down 20% or more, so they want to do conventional. But today, even if you do PMI with a 5.25%, it's still coming out cheaper than the regular conventional. Because let's say the regular conventional rate today is 6.5%. If you do 5.25% plus another half, it's 5.75%. So you still have a cheaper rate than if you would do a conventional loan.
Geweldig. Fine, Sinai, what's your phone number? Do you have WhatsApp ook of dan phone?
I have WhatsApp, and my number is 732-600-1696. And my email address is Sinai, SINAI, @gorascal.com.
Geweldig. Sure.
Yeah, and Hashem, next time you come, we'll talk about investment properties. I do a lot of investment properties as well, like DSCR, bank statement loans, and HELOCs and second loans. A lot of people are doing second loans these days. So there's a lot to cover regarding the investment aspect also.
Gewaltig. Shkoyach.